This is another family favorite. It's greens and beans soup with sausage. So we got escarole we're gonna be putting there. We got garlic. We got some sherry, some Wegmans garlicky basting oil, and then we got our seasonings, Italian seasonings, basil leaves, and we got cannellini sausage. Hot Italian patties are gonna be putting it apart. These are the best Italian sausages in upstate New York. So this is something that's an upstate New York thing. You get your greens and beans with sausage at your Italian restaurants, and then you can order it as a soup if you want it as a soup, and that's what I'm making today. We'll spray our pan down. Remember, do this before you turn on the stove. It's flammable. We're going to throw a little bit of this basting oil. We'll get the Italian seasoning all mixed up in there. Drop some of this on the bottom. And now I want to add the sausage. We're going to take these patties and crumble them up. Alright, so I'm going to take these patties and I'm going to crumble them up just like that and put them in there. And we'll see what it looks like when I get all those crumbles in there. Alright, so now you can see we got the sausage is all browned up. Alright, we're going to add some garlic. Add some garlic in there. That's probably about 4 tablespoons. We're going to add some Italian seasoning. Here, you can see how much I'm adding there. Put that in. That's a good amount. It's going to be a whole pot of soup. So we got some oregano. And we got some dry basil. I'm going to put some sherry. Probably about a cup of sherry for a pot this big. This is a 12-quart pot. There you go. Half cup to a cup. Do by your flavor, whatever you want. Stir it up. Alright, now I'm going to add some beans. I have 4 cans of Wegmans Tuscan cannellini beans. Now these are seasoned with garlic, rosemary, and sage already, and they are fantastic. I'm going to put them in here before I add the chicken broth because I like them to get soft. So you don't drain it. I don't want to drain that rosemary garlic sauce. I want it right there in my soup. And it's also got, they have some roasted red peppers you can see in there. It's not just the beans. Sometimes these will run out. Oops, get that out of there. Sometimes these run out and I have to get regular plain cannellini beans and then add all this stuff myself. But if these cans of beans, these beans have been marinating in those cans all this time, so the beans have this awesome flavor to it. So now that I have that in there, I'm going to give this a good stir with the sausage. And I didn't drain any of this sausage grease out of here. I want it. I want it all. It's all flavor. So here we got the sausage and the beans, and it's nice and hot. The sausage is nice and cooked. All we need to do is throw some of this chicken stock. Sometimes I make my own chicken stock from scratch, and that just brings it up a whole nother level. But right now I'm just adding packages of chicken stock. So I got 2 packages right now. These are 32 ounces. Add 1 more, stir it up, and then I'm going to add the escarole. And I have another box of this chicken stock. if I need to add more soup. So this is real quick, real easy. The sausage is what takes the longest time to prepare. Everything else you just put in here, and then you bring it to a boil. Add this whole bag of escarole. Sometimes we use kale if we can't find escarole. This is 15-ounce package. And just like spinach or kale, once you put this in the soup, it just starts to melt down, this escarole. And then you can add another pot or another package, as long as the soup is hot enough. Now I have salt, pepper, black pepper, white pepper, and I like to add all that stuff. But the sausage has a lot of salt and pepper in it already, so I like to get everything in the pot and then taste it to see if I need to add anything. But I'll definitely be adding some black pepper and white pepper to this. I don't know if I'll need to add any salt to it. So now I got that escarole in here. I can add another thing of chicken stock. Top it off. So I'm gonna cook this up till it boils, and then I'm gonna test the sauce. I'm gonna test the soup and see if it needs any salt and pepper, and then add that last. Season it up like that last. All right, here we go. This soup is done. You can see that the escarole has wilted down a little bit. We still like a little crunch in it. It's nice and hot. Let me show you this. Oh, this is greens and beans escarole soup with Italian sausage in it. And all you do is you put a little Parmesan, your favorite Parmesan cheese on top, and this is done. This is delicious. Go ahead, help yourself.